Sounds to me like there's a boost leak or something. It's starting to look like an actual car again. It's definitely not got structural damage, this car. Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video on my 2023 Audi A4. In the last video I finished fitting the engine and we had a first start and listened to how it sounded. It sounded good, but I'm missing an intercooler and some of the air pipes, so I've had a big delivery of, I think, everything that I need to get this car finished, and in this video I'm going to fit the entire front end. There's lots of things that I plan to do in this video, but the very first thing is I'm going to fit that intercooler and button up this air intake system so that I can actually start this and hear how this engine starts when it's all plumbed up properly. That should be the air system now, completely connected up. I've got this pipe that goes directly onto the turbo into the intercooler, then I've got the charge pipe itself on the other side of the intercooler. It's all connected up. So yeah, I'm just going to give this a quick start because I want to hear it now that it's got a sealed system. So yeah, I think it sounds great. There is a noise that's not what I was expecting. Yeah, it sounds to me like there's a boost leak or something, but I'm really not sure. Or it sounds like there's an induction kit or a dump valve or something on it. But this airbox here is supposed to have a guide that comes out of it, unless it's just like the induction noise of the filter inside of there. I don't know. But the engine sounds sweet. I don't know how the camera picked it up, but it sounds perfect. Yeah, so we're making good progress here. I might put that air duct on just to see, because yeah, I'm a bit concerned that there's maybe a boost leak or something. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but it sounded awful whistly. It sounded awful turbo-like. So I'm going to try that air duct on there and see if that quietens down that noise. So, but yeah, I think the engine's sweet. I think we're good. So. Let me just put that air duct on. I'm going to give it another quick start. Yeah, let's crack on. Yeah, now I've got that air duct piece in here. Maybe I'll just check if that quietens down the induction noise, just in case I've got a bit of a boost leak or something, but it's quite possible I've got a split in a hose or something, so I'm just going to crank it again just to see, because it'd be easier to change that hose at this stage than after I've got everything all buttoned up. So yeah, let me just give it another start with that in there. I just want to make sure that I'm not ignoring a problem or anything, so. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I don't know if the camera's picking up or not. There's something definitely not right with that boost system. It sounds, like I say, it sounds like there's a dump valve or something on it. So yeah, I'll look into that. Right, so it's a new day and I've actually had somebody go in this car and start it for me, and I came to the front and listened to see if there was any boost leaks. There isn't. It's coming from the actual filter itself. So unless the filter itself isn't actually seated properly, I don't know, but it's coming from the airbox, so I'm pretty confident that there's no leaks. Right, unfortunately, the next thing that I was going to do was fill this with coolant, but my plans have been kind of halted there because obviously this radiator pack was completely smashed when I got it, so I didn't have to remove anything. All the hoses were all off of it. Somebody had also already disconnected this. I said at the start of this video this had all been tampered with, so in doing that, this hose, yeah, so the end of that hose there, you can just see the opening. There's supposed to be a metal clip that goes in there to actually hold that to the radiator. So that clip is actually missing, and it's going to stop me from actually being able to put coolant in this, because if I put it in, there's nothing to say that that's just not going to fall off. So for the time being, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting some body panels on this. The wing over there is irritating me, so I'm going to take that wing off, replace it with a new one, and then start building this up bonnet bumper. But yeah, just before I put these panels on, I'm actually going to plug in. You can see all of these sensors and everything. So yeah, I've just figured out what the problem is here. This is my old active grill shutter that controls the airflow through to the actual radiators. There's sensor here, the actual loom here, and another one here, another plug. So that wasn't given with this, which is not ideal. So that means I've got to buy something else, but at least I know where these plugs are supposed to go to. So yeah, I'll need to get one of those on order now. Right, so let's remove this wing once and for all. A couple of 10 mils underneath, some Torx screws along the top, and then a couple of bolts in the actual door shut as well. So yeah, I'll just start removing them. Right, so it's time to open up the new wing. There's a few hidden bolts in the wing there that I'm not 100% sure on where they are. It looks to me like the windscreen washer reservoir needs to come off of there. But I mean, first of all, let's appreciate the condition of this. It looks flawless so far. Like, I'm not seeing anything wrong with it. But I think I was right. I think this bolt here, and there's one lower down, I think these will need to be accessed through behind the windscreen washer, and then there's two on the bottom as well. So with the screen wash reservoir out of there, I can you now see those are the screws that I need to access. So there's that one there, and then there's one up there. So yeah, I'll just remove those just now, and hopefully this wing should come off then. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick cut in and just say that's the wing removed there, and you can see there's no damage to anything, sill and everything. There's nothing even bent or damaged or anything, not a single ding in it. I don't think this is actually going to go through as a category. Obviously, I'm going to fully disclose the fact that this has had repair work done to it, but it's just peace of mind to just show transparency during the actual repair process. So the only thing that is bent is this bracket here, and this is just flimsy metal, and it's a bolt-on part as well. But I've actually bought a new one of these in colour as well, so that I wouldn't say that is structural, because it's a bolt-on bracket for the wing. That's all it's for. So yeah, it's definitely not got structural damage, this car. So let's just fit this new wing then, and the car will be looking a lot better. So there we go, that's a new bracket there. You can see it's in the same colour and it's perfectly straight. So yeah, the part numbers also match up too, and it's for the correct side. So before I offer up the new wing, I think I'm going to actually replace this bracket because it'll be easier to fit before the actual wing goes on. There'll be more space, so I'll put this on just now. So that's the wing on now. It's probably going to need a bit of adjustment when it actually comes time to lining up the bumper with the bonnet. But you can see this shut line looks absolutely perfect. It might need a tweak once I fit those panels, but it looks perfect. The door opens, and for the initial fitment, I just made sure that the actual washers covered the mark that was unpainted on the wing. I think that's just going to be my best sort of first stab at it, but it's totally secure, all bolts in here, and you can see looking a lot better than that wing there. That wing's seen better days, so I think we're in a better position now. So I'm just going to stick this on. It's a bit silly because like I say, there's going to be adjustment required, but it's just so I don't lose it, and I also can see where it goes when I go to actually fit it properly. So yeah, wings both on. I think it's time to try the bumper out now and just start paneling up this car. So yeah, let's just crack on and start doing that. So guys, she's taking shape now. Few things that I'm short of just now. Well, first of all, that top cover there, you can see shadows underneath it. I did try and heat it up and try to bend it back into shape, which I might be able to yet, but I think I'm going to have to admit defeat and just order a new one of those. The bumper itself is on. It's secure with a few bolts. It's going to have to come off because I didn't get the wiring loom for the bumper in there with the bumper, so I'm going to need to get one of those because mine is in a few pieces. Something else I was quite disappointed with actually, because it showed it in the pictures, there's no grill for that. I was going to say fog light, but there's no fog light there, but the actual grill that's on this side, there's supposed to be one for this side, and it was on the pictures for this, but it's not here. So yeah, quick list. That surround, the bumper loom, that radiator cover, and the active shutter vent thing, I've got that on order, so I'll fit that when that comes home too. And then that is this car complete really. I've got to top up the coolant, but I've got coolant here, but it's the wrong kind of coolant that this calls for. And I've got the window glass and the door handle, so I'm going to fit those next with the bonnet as well. And then this car is fast becoming something that I'm going to be able to take a test drive. Something that I didn't notice when I picked this up, and it's due to that wing being so mangled, is, I don't know, yeah, you can clearly see it there. That wheel is sitting far too far back. So there's a suspension component there that I'm going to need to try and find out what's wrong and replace that. So yeah, few little touches to order. This car is also due its first MOT as well. It's just turned 3 years old now, so I'm going to do all of that stuff, take it a test drive, go through all of that process, and then I'm going to book it in for its MOT inspection, and hopefully it'll get a clean bill of health. I'm going to go through a few things. I think the dash was shouting for brake pads, so I'm going to need to actually look at the condition of everything when I get this car done. But we're getting there very quickly now. I think it's yeah, when I get that bonnet on, it's going to be a complete car. So yeah, let's just fit that bonnet, and then I'm going to do the window glass and the door handle at the same time then. So right, so that's the bonnet now fitted, and it's looking good. It's starting to look like an actual car again, so I'm pretty happy. The next thing that I'm going to look at is the issue that I've got with the suspension, because I can have parts on the way home while I'm actually doing the rest of it. So yeah, just to show the gap there, you can see the difference in the gap. That's quite even, the gaps on that side there, and if I go around to this side, it's sitting way too far back. So yeah, I'm going to put it in the air and start having a look to see what's actually wrong with this. Right, I think I found my suspension issue, and it's not really easy to tell because everything's got a bend in it from factory, but you're just trying to see what looks more bent than it should be. I think this is the actual bent component here, is this lower suspension arm here. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but if I try and line the camera up perfectly with it, you can see it goes along and it looks like it's pointing back that way. And then if I line the camera up with that side, you can see it's perfectly going that way. So I think this is my problem here, this lower suspension arm. So yeah, I'm going to need to order one of these, and hopefully that will fix the issue, because everything else looks pretty straight. This lower arm here, the actual track rod end and the inner tie rod and everything looks quite straight, so this is the only thing that I'm seeing that's bent. So I'll order this and fit this and see if that corrects the suspension, and yeah, fingers crossed that's the only issue. So guys, I'm going to wrap the video up there. I think there's been a lot of progress made in this video. It's starting to look like a car again, at least. I think it's turning out to be a really nice looking car. There's the few bits I mentioned during the video that I've still got to do, so I'm going to get to work straight away on actually ordering those, fitting those, and getting another video out to you. Once I get those bits done and on the car, I think we're pretty much there. It's going to be test drive, getting its MOT and making it road legal, and then this car is going to be done. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the support, and if you like the video and you want to see more of the Audi, and I've got a few other projects on the channel too, and more coming too, I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe. It really helps me out, and yeah, any support is really appreciated by myself. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Cheers.